off I went, deciding I was going to embark on a 5k run, and I am stroking these shoes now because I'm a little bit in love, I have to say. So I've been invited here by Active Ideas, and I'm really excited to be here because by rights I shouldn't be. The reason I shouldn't be is because I'm not a runner at all. For years, months, even whilst I was running and several hours afterwards, I was still convinced I wasn't a runner. Inspired by my daughter Abby and Kingsley, they are the runners, and I kind of wanted a piece of that. So off I went, deciding I was going to embark on a 5k run. Really hard for me, as I say, not a natural runner, struggle with the breathing. I shuffle like an old woman, so 5k for me, it was about 45 minutes to do 5 kilometres, and I'd probably stopped 3 or 4 times within that, walked a bit. So anyway, I trained, and when I arrived at what I thought was going to be the Battersea park run, it turns out that it's the fastest UK 5k 2 laps that you can do, and it's an actual event. And I was presented with these bad boys, an S-Lab Spectur, and I believe they're called Salomon. And oh my God, from the moment I put them on, for somebody like me that doesn't run, it's a minefield of shoes, an absolute complete minefield. Wouldn't even know where to begin. Abby said to me, Mum, you can't just wear any old shoes. Your footwear is really important. I struggle with toe joints. I think for anyone that's learning to go out and run, you can immediately get injured quite quickly, especially when you reach a certain age. So you have shin splints or knee problems or glute problems related to bad footwear. So I put these on, and actually, absolutely amazing. The first thing I felt was like I was on some kind of cloud. Where my toes would normally hurt in the actual joints, whatever is in the middle, sort of across here, almost lifted my toes. So I didn't feel, as I was sort of running along, I could do that on the table, that there was any form of impact directly on the joints that I would normally immediately feel. Top marks in terms of that. I can't begin to say, I mean, I'm not easily convinced, but that 5k that I did, not only did I manage in these amazing shoes, 5k without stopping, but I also shaved an incredible 5.5 minutes off my PB time, which, like, so I can only conclude that, we always think as athletes, and I might even be one, that, it's about fuel and what you eat, but it actually turns out it's what we wear on our feet.
So Salomon are making the next model of these. Should they change anything?
Okay, so the only thing I can honestly say is I didn't like the colour of them, but I've learned to love white. I've learned to love them. If actually this was the only ever colour that they produced, I would still, based on how they made my feet feel and how I did, I would actually take away my complete adversity to not wanting to wear white trainers and go for it, because I love them that much. Going back to what I was saying about the Battersea Park run, that actually was on paths and concrete, so that was good for these shoes. But my only concern is that I'm going to do, based on the fact that I have now somehow become a runner thanks to these magic shoes, is my next run, the 10k, is actually on grass. So my question is, so what about one with a grip specifically for grass? Because if I could have one like these magic shoes for concrete and complete my 10 on grass with a new wizardly designed pair, then I would be one very super happy middle-aged non-runner. As far as recovery, I was quite impressed with the fact that nothing ached. I didn't have any sort of adverse effects from wearing them, and considering I'd not trained in them and I'd not worn them, so normally you'd have to wear in a pair of shoes, there was nothing. It was just like feet in and away I went. So there was no blisters, there was no pinching, there was no rubbing. Absolutely amazing. They felt like they supported where they needed to support, but at the same time, incredibly lightweight. I felt like a proper runner. I was like, you know what, and not only that, I was enjoying it for the first time. I've always thought, please let me enjoy running. I want to, it seems like such a sociable thing with people and a great way to make friends, you know, through running. And I've never dared to even think, because I just thought, well, I wouldn't be able to keep up, or I wouldn't be able to do it. And they've made what seemed impossible seem, you know what? So I've signed up for a 10K based on these. I was so happy that I was just running and I wasn't stopping. I thought, don't change anything. I think the best part was getting round and not only achieving the 5K, but actually achieving it without stopping and getting a personal best. So actually achieving everything and more. I thought I was going to have to compromise one with the other, and I believe that thanks to these, and as I say, I'm not a punter and easily convinced. So yeah, I would definitely be going out to get these. In fact, I shall definitely.
Did anyone see the white shoes?
So thanks for watching. You know the drill. Like, comment and subscribe if you can. My slogan, dreams are a step away. Remember, show compassion, show esteem, and have fun out there. Peace out.